Welcome to eCivil Way YouTube channel. We were discussing about evaporation in previous class. Now in part 2 we will discuss all the rest point here. All the rest point here which includes the evaporators like climbing film evaporators. Climbing film which are also known as rising film evaporator. Here you can see the configuration cross-sectional view of this evaporator. I am discussing the important components. Just relate that with this figure. The heating unit consists of steam jacketed tubes. The evaporator carries steam inlet, vent outlet and condensate outlet. The feed inlet is from the bottom of steam compartment. Now come to the process. Just relate the process with this given figure. The preheated liquid feed is introduced from the bottom of unit. Next, steam enters into the space outside the tubes through the inlet. Next, heat is transferred to the liquid through the wall of tube. After that, the liquid becomes vapor and forms smaller bubbles, which tends to fuse to larger bubbles. The mix of liquid, concentrated and vapor eject at a high velocity from the top of the tubes. The vapor leaves from the top while concentrated is collected from the bottom. Now uses thermolabile substances like insulin, liver extractor and vitamins can be concentrated. The advantages and disadvantages point are discussed below, which are quietly wide as compared to other evaporatometer. So let's come to the point. Which are the advantages? Which have the advantages of large area for heat transfer is provided, employing long A and narrow tube. The time of contact between the liquid and the heating surface is very short, suitable for foam forming liquid because foam can be broken by an entrant separator. It requires low hold up and small floor space. Now come to the disadvantage point, that is expensive, construction is quite complicated, it is difficult to clean and maintain, large head space is required, very viscous liquid, salting liquid and scaling liquid are not used. Now falling film evaporator, as you can see from the figure. Heating unit consists of steam jacket tubes. The feed inlet is formed the top of the steam compartment. The outlet for the product is provided at bottom and is connected to the cyclone separator. Now come to the process point. The feed enters from the top and flows down the wall of the tube. The liquid gets heated rapidly due to heat transfer from the steam. The liquid boils and becomes vapor, which forms small bubbles. They tends to fuse to form layer of bubble, which travels down the tube. Concentration takes place during the downward journey. Vapor and liquid are separated at the bottom. Uses are as follows: used to separate the volatile and non-volatile material, used for concentration of yeast extract, manufacture of gelatin, extractor of tea and coffee. It is also useful for concentrated the heat sensitive materials such as fruit juices extract. Now come to the advantage and disadvantage point. Advantages are as follows: suitable for high viscous liquid because the flow of vapor films is assisted by gravity. Liquid is not overheated during passage and heat transfer coefficient are high even at low boiling temperature. Highly acidic and corrosive feeds can be concentrated using impervious graphite tube and rubber lined vapor heated. Disadvantages are not suitable for suspension, not suitable for salting liquids. To feed distribution in liquid and tube is poor. Now forced circulation evaporator is important type of evaporator and takes uses in recent ways. That is, the steam jacketed tubes are held between two tube seats. The tube measured 0.1 meter inside diameter and 2.5 meter long. The part of tube projects into the vapor head, which consists of deflector. The vapor head is connected to return pipe, which runs downward and enters into the inlet of pipe. Beam, sorry. Now come to the processes. Steam is introduced into calandria. Now next, pump send the liquid to tubes. The liquid moves up through the tubes. It gets heated and begins to boil. This mix strikes the deflector, which throw the liquid downward. Separation of liquid and vapor. The vapor enters the cyclone separator and labs the equipment. The concentrated liquid returns to pump for further evaporation. Product will be concentrated product. Used of concentration for insulin liver extractor, also used in crystallizing operation, where crystals are to be suspended at all time. Advantages and disadvantages are: advantages first, the heat transfer coefficient is high due to rapid liquid movement. It is suitable for thermolabile substances because of rapid evaporation. Third point, suitable of high viscous preparation because pumping mechanism is used. Pumping mechanism are in there. Disadvantages are the hold up liquid is high and expensive. Then multi-effect evaporator. It is also known as triple effect evaporator. The vapor from first evaporator serves as heating medium for second evaporator. Similarly, vapor from second evaporator serves as heating medium or third evaporator. Last evaporator is connected to vacuum pump. Then parallel feed. Hot saturated solution of feed is directly fed to each of the three effects in parallel without transferring the material from one effect to other. The parallel feed arrangement is commonly used in concentrated of salt solution, where the solute crystallizes on concentration without increasing the viscosity. Okay, now operations. Liquid feed is introduced to all three evaporators up to level of upper tube seat. The vent valve V1, V3, V1, V2, V3 are kept open and all the other valves are closed. High vacuum is created in liquid chamber of evaporator. The steam valves S1 and condensate valve C1 are closed. Steam is supplied. Steam first replaces cold air in steam spaced first evaporator. When all the cold air is removed, the valve V1 is closed. The supply of steam is continued. Okay, steam gives the temperature to the liquid feed in first evaporator to get condensate. Condensated is removed through the valve C1. Due to the heat transfer, the liquid temperature increases and reaches the boiling point. During this process, vapor will be generated from the liquid feed. 7 point is so formed vapors displaced air in upper part of the first evaporator. The vapor also displaces the air in steam spaces of second evaporator. After complete displacement of air by vapor in steam compartment of second evaporator, the valve V2 is closed. The vapor of first evaporator transmits its heat to the liquid of second evaporator to get condensed. Condensate is removed through the valve C2. Now advantages. Now come to the point of advantages. That is, there are no disadvantages related to this evaporator. Only there are some advantages. So this is very useful evaporator to use to use. So advantages are as follows. It is suitable for large scale and for continuous operation. It is highly economical when compared with single effect. About 5 evaporators can be attached. So that's all for evaporator theoretical portion and evaporation theoretical portion and all type of planimeters, all type of evaporimeter we have enclosed in part 1 and part 2. If you not watch the part 1 of evaporation, you can have the part 1 video. I will give the link. You will click the you will see the I button there. Click on the link and you will have the part 1 for evaporation. Thank you for your association. I am glad, or we will glad to have you on my class. If you have any question, if you have any doubts, you can put it in comment section as you always do. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Well done.